Hello, everybody. Jerry DeMaio from mortgage-zoom.com and Family First Funding. And it is Friday. And if it's a Friday, you're getting a mortgage rate update from Jerry DeMaio. And the update is for today, the 2nd of December, 2022. And I'm going to ask, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, please don't forget to like this video. And you see a smile, another smile on my face, another week, another smile. So that's good news for mortgage rates. So basically, we've had another good week for mortgage rates. Today was a little bit shaky, but I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart for a minute, and let's take a look at what's been happening with mortgage rates. So basically, this is the chart for the 10-year Treasury. And if you look where I started, this blue line started here in August. And that's where, and starting in August, basically, we saw mortgage rates and treasuries. Basically, they go together, but we saw mortgage rates and treasuries just go up and up and up and up and up and up till late October. And basically, the good news is, this is the good news. So we've seen mortgage rates and the treasury bonds, the yields continue to drop, basically from late October all the way to current day. So that's the good news. The trend is obviously a lot better. I mean, it's easy to see here. The trend is really pretty terrible from August to here. We were in the high 7% at this point and worried we were going to 8, 9, 10. And instead, we put a freeze on that. And we've seen basically from the end of October through today, which is 6 weeks, we've seen improvement. Now, why have we seen improvement? So we had CPI data last week that was a few weeks ago that came in better than expected, and that's good news. And then we had PCE data, which is another inflation data earlier this week, come in better than expected. Now today there was a highly anticipated payroll report. Now, earlier in the week, we had the ADP payroll report that came in below expectations, and that was good news for mortgage rates. We were expecting a lower than expected non-farm payroll today, but that didn't happen. And we were expecting rates to start moving in the wrong direction. And the good news is that didn't happen. So I have a brief video here with Barry Habib from MBS Highway, who helps explain it better than me, what's happened in the market. Listen, take a listen. It's worth the listen. And now he did this video a little earlier today, and actually mortgages have even improved since this video from earlier today. So I'm going to share this and listen to Barry for a minute.
Everyone, happy Friday. It has been a heck of a week, and we've seen a lot of gains in the bond market, but today we're giving back some of them. We're down 55 basis points right now, and that's a pretty big drop, but it's a lot better than where it was as people start to digest some of the numbers that come out. As I mentioned, the job report was better than expected, and it prompted a loss. On prices, we're actually doing fine this morning, but then the jobs number came out from the BLS, and it was in stark contrast to what we saw just 2 days ago from ADP, which painted a totally different picture. Now, we used to think that the BLS was the big report, and the market puts more weight on it, but boy, with 25 million records in the ADP, seems that report is a lot more accurate than the crazy modeling that we get from the BLS, the report we got today. So let's break it down. We saw gains of about 263,000 jobs. Now, the whisper number was about 200,000, but after the ADP number came out so late at 127K, I think it was expected that we'd see a lower number. And of course, as we've been telling you, you see those continuing claims lingering and growing. So the expectation was not for exceeding the headline number to the upside by 63,000, probably to see something come in a little lighter. So where did this come from? First of all, Let's remember that there were negative revisions the past 2 months, but that's in the rearview mirror. So while it counts, the market's not reacting to that of 23,000. So that would take that down a little bit. In addition to that, there are some phantom entries here that I just don't get. Now, we know manufacturing's in a recession. The ISM numbers show that in all the regions, Philly, New York, Richmond. You go around, every region showing manufacturing declining.
So what Barry's telling us there is, even though the jobs number came in a little better than expected, the numbers don't tell the full story. We had a jobs number this week, earlier in the week, that showed jobs on the decline. We've seen manufacturing numbers this week lower, which is slowing of the economy. Is, just so everyone knows, slowing of the economy, less jobs being created, less demand for product is good for mortgage rates. So we're trying to have some stability in the market and not a runaway market and runaway inflation. So that's good. So we've had good news for mortgage rates. And another great week, really a great week. Any week where we're not going in the wrong direction is a good week for mortgage rates, and we've had an excellent week. So again, if you have any questions, if you want to do a one-on-one appointment with me, Jerry DeMaio, just go to www.mortgage-zoom.com. You can have a one-on-one appointment. We can talk about these things. We can talk about what works best for you and your family. It's going to be a Zoom appointment that looks a lot like this, but there's lots of optimism in the market right now. Inflation is coming down a little bit. Listen, there's still a strong demand for housing. So if you have any questions, again, go to www.mortgage-zoom.com. You can have a one-on-one appointment with me, Jerry DeMaio. Thank you again for reaching out. Thank you again for watching. As always, I really appreciate all the support. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, like this video. If you have any questions, schedule appointment. Have a great week. Have a wonderful time. I'll see you next week. Thank you again.